This is speech 1315, my persuasive speech for Mrs. Jackson. My name is Paula Bowers. And my speech is about organ donation. How do you feel when you're waiting for something that you really need or need it very badly? And you wait and wait and never receive it. I'd like to introduce you to Trish Kappa. She was waiting on a pancreas and double lung transplant, and she was waiting on the list here in Dallas-Fort Worth. But I can't introduce you to her. I have to show you a picture because she never got the transplant. A person waiting on the transplant list might be someone you know also. How many of you would consider being an organ donor? People are waiting for life-saving organ transplants to help them get back to living a normal life. The problem is twofold: lack of organs and people simply saying yes to being an organ donor. Who could make that possible? The need for organs is large, not just the heart and lungs. In the state of Texas, there are 8,416 waiting on just a kidney. Every 13 minutes, a new name is added to the national transplant waiting list. Every day, 17 people die waiting for a life-saving organ transplant. That means one person will be added to the list during my speech. The reason, in 2007, the most recent data, there was almost 2.5 million deaths in the U.S. Imagine if every one of those persons had donated. You have the option to specify which organs or tissues you wish to donate. You can make your wishes known by signing up online or when renewing your driver's license. Organ donation is very important. The following is an excerpt from a poem written by Robert Tess entitled "To Remember Me." It shows the importance of organ donation. Give my sight to the man who's never seen a sunrise, a baby's face, or love in the eyes of a woman. Give my heart to a person whose heart has caused nothing but endless days of pain. Take my bones, every muscle, every fiber, and nerve in my body, and find a way to make a crippled child walk. Take my cells, if necessary, and let them grow so that someday a speechless boy will shout at the crack of her bat, and a deaf girl will hear the sound of rain against her window. Not only is this problem nationally, but it's also a big problem right here at home in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Nationally, there are 96,000 patients on the waiting list for transplant organs. In Texas, the list has 10,916. The sad part is there's only been 476 donors in Texas from January 2011 through December 2nd, 2011. I'm sure that you can see the need for people like yourself to donate your organs. The majority of you said yes, you would like to donate your organs, but you might be asking, well, how can I make sure my organs are donated after I die? Let me tell you how. This is how you go about making sure your organs are donated. You talk with your family about decisions they will make involved in the donation arrangements when you die. If you don't know your wishes or you wanting to become a donor, they might not be carried out. Make sure your driver's license indicates your decision of being an organ donor. Each state varies. You can see that it isn't difficult to be an organ donor. Now let's look at what happens if you choose to donate your organs and what might happen if you choose not to. Organ donation benefits both the donor's family and the recipient. If you donate your organs, your family and the people who receive your organs might benefit in a similar way like this family. Evelyn Linehart never thought she would celebrate her 50th wedding anniversary with her husband James. The Lineharts had been married for nearly 34 years when they found out that James's heart was failing. He was suffering from cardiomyopathy. His heart muscle was dying. He needed another heart. On April 15, 1992, a date the couple will always remember, they received the most precious gift, a second chance. The gift would not only allow the Lineharts to celebrate their golden wedding anniversary, but also allow Jim the opportunity to witness the birth of 8 more grandchildren. The donor was Robert Lee Trenery, Jr., 19, from Stroud, Oklahoma. His parents made this impossible for the Linehart family by donating their son's organs after his untimely death. Jim received his heart. She wanted us to know he was a true Christian, willing to give his organs to help save someone else if something should happen to him, Evelyn said. Whenever the young man's mother comes up to Jim, she puts her hand on Jim's chest. That is really special. We never dared to dream of a 50th wedding anniversary. This means so much to us, and we wanted to celebrate this time. It is a special meaning to all of us, our family, and our extended family. The problem arises when you are thinking about becoming a donor, but you never do anything about it. Then no one knows your wishes, and your organs will not be donated. The consequences of this are more people waiting for organs, and there will still be an incredible shortage of available organs. As you can see, donating organs could be one of the most important decisions you ever make, and also the greatest gift you could give someone. I've told you about the need for organ donation in our area, how you can become an organ donor after you die, and finally, how your family and organ recipients benefit from your donation. You can become an organ donor by talking to your family and making sure that how you want to be a donor. Fill out your donor card and indicate your wishes on your driver's license. I'm going to leave you with this to consider. I was driving along the freeway, and I seen this SUV, and on the bumper sticker it read, "Don't take your organs to heaven. Heaven knows we need them here."
All right. Okay, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Lily Nate. I'm one of Paula's coworkers, and this is Allie that's making noise in the background. Sorry.
And I'm Mark Bowers. I'm Paula's husband.
Thank you, guys.